Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play The Dig! When last we left off, Lo had set a clever trap that had managed to ensnare one of the little critters that had stolen part of the door-opening mechanism for the outside of this facility here. We've managed to do a few things in this facility, get a few items, mainly these gold and silver scepters. We'd also managed to get a plate and another engraved rod, and we'd also set up this moon map here.
It depicts a planet and its moons. Perhaps it's this planet.
Perhaps it is. Let's head back outside. I don't think we have a reason to ever come back here, which is quite handy. At least I don't think we'll be coming back here. Who knows with this game, eh? Who knows? Let's head back to the clearing. There was an area over here that we could briefly go and have a look at. Although if it's actually going to have anything useful, we don't know. There's a blue rod here. Let's take it.
It's a glowing blue rod.
Might as well grab it. Could be useful. And there's a crevice here.
There's a glow coming from inside the crevice, but I can't see what it's coming from.
Fair enough. Anything else to look at? No? Nothing in particular? That could actually be, basically, the way that we looked outside. Could be. I mean, I don't think there's anything else we actually want to do here. No, I don't think there is. I think we just wanted that. Let's actually see what we can actually do elsewhere, because really we think we've got everything in this particular location. Then again, there might be more things that I don't know about. We could actually try climbing onto this light bridge. We didn't actually go anywhere on the previous light bridge, did we? The crystal form. Let's see what happens if we head to that. We haven't actually looked at this, have we? No, I don't think we have. Let's have a look.
It's hard to see anything. I think I can make out some kind of shape.
Alright, let's see what happens if we try and touch it.
It doesn't look safe to walk there.
No, it really doesn't. Out of curiosity, is there anything we can communicate with Robbins? Might as well try.
Robbins, this is Lo.
This is Robbins.
Let's see what happens if we talk about the plates.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or...
No, I think we've already done that one. In fact, I think we've pretty much done everything here. And I'm not going to click the library here because that seems like a terrible idea.
Thanks.
That seems like a terrible idea. She'll just make another bad joke at us. Okay, I think that leads back to the Planetarium Spine. Right, we're slowly starting to figure out what each of these ones do, and that is the Planetarium Spine. Okay, I think we should... let's just ignore the rumble and just use our handy bridge. There are a few things I think we need to do. Mainly, I think we need to head to this tram area. Let's go! See, he's pretty fast at walking. He's very fast at walking. We'll just head down to this tram. I don't think there's anything else we can actually do in this area. No, there isn't. Let's go this way then. Back to the nexus. The center of it all. The solution to all our puzzles. It's a short journey. Very short. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. There is somewhere I haven't actually properly explored yet. I haven't actually properly explored that the first area that we actually got access to, which was the or rather that I went into, which is this dark tunnel that led to here. Now I haven't actually done anything here. There was a button that I pushed but didn't actually do much with. is there anything beyond this? There actually is. But there is this, airlock door. Ooh, this is an airlock? Yep, I think, yep. Let's actually go in here and see what there is. Yep, let's go into here.
There is an airtight seal between these two rooms.
Okay, can we get in then? No?
There is an airtight seal between these two rooms.
Yep. Opening this doesn't make a difference then? Ah. Fair enough. Let's go in.
This looks like a command center.
This does look like a command center. Let's look at these windows. It's probably a very nice view.
I can see a tunnel that connects to the island I just came from.
Fair enough. What about here?
There's a crystalline tube stretching across the bottom of the sea.
Alright, let's examine this airlock. I'll probably just say it's the way back. Or works too. What about here?
From this vantage point, I can see a whole system of underwater tunnels.
This is a pretty fancy place that, we've managed to come across. A very important one too, maybe.
I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
Yeah, I'd pretty much say this is some sort of command center. Well deduced.
I see many undersea tunnels, all leading from the large central island to the smaller islands.
Now, more importantly, over here is a glowing panel. Notice the color of all of the things within it. Very silvery.
It looks like a control panel, but it seems to be inoperative.
Well, I think we can solve that.
It won't accomplish anything.
I thought it would. Glowing panel? Let's try actually using it. There we go. There we go. Now we have,
That won't fit.
It won't fit?
That won't fit.
No?
That won't fit.
What about here?
It won't do anything. It's an energized crystal.
This one seems not to be working.
This crystal is lifeless.
We're gonna have to figure this puzzle out, I think. Definitely gonna have to, put something somewhere. I'll have to look at these holes in more depth.
This hole is empty.
Alright. But the actual crystals won't actually fit. Is there something I'm missing? Maybe there's something I'm missing. Is there another actual... No, there doesn't seem to be another actual location. So that one doesn't seem to be working. And we can't use... Ooh. Maybe the rod will work. Ah. Okay. I think we have a puzzle here, folks. No? We need to figure out what these do. Ah. We can actually, turn
It's where all the crystals meet.
Okay. Might have made a mistake there. They sort of light up a little, don't they?
It's where all the crystals meet.
Trying to think about how this puzzle works. How does this puzzle work? Let's actually see what's going on here. There we go. We just gotta... Ah! Okay, there we go. We've made that one brighter again. I think I'm figuring this out. That's brighter. That's brighter. Ah, there we go. Excellent. And these, I think, must be the controls to the actual... If this is the central island, and these are all the actual spires, or spines, that are connected around it. This, therefore, would make this the tram control. So let's find the bright... Yeah, that's bright. There we go! 3 down, 2 to go. That's brighter. Brighter. And... not bright enough just yet. Nope, nope, nope. Little down. Just need to find exactly the right brightness here. So there. There we go! 1 more to go, I think. Who knew Lo was great at repairing strange alien machines? I think it's working now. I think it's all working. Excellent. Yep. I think that might be the one where we couldn't actually get anything there. As in the area with the tram that wouldn't actually arrive. We would need to activate this so that we can get out. There we go. And then we'll activate this. Don't think we actually ever need to go back in there, but I might in fact be wrong. There is one more door that we have not actually yet opened. Let's see if we can find which one that is. It wasn't this door. We could actually use the plate that we've uncovered here on this alcove. Let's do that. Now, which plate is it? This one? Yep, seems good. We are actually running out of plates that we can actually collect. We've nearly got most of them. There's that door that we can't open, I don't think. There's that door. There's this door. Right. Now, as somebody's actually pointed out to me, these are actually 3D shapes, of course, so describing them as squares and triangles is wholly wrong. Let's see if I can remember. It's blue, 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 and red. So, let's see. Blue, 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 and red. Let's see if I can actually open this now. Let's give it a go. Well, that's completely wrong. Let's see if we can get blue here. Because it's not meant to be green or red. There we go. Let's see what we can get done here. Lo! Master Locksmith on Alien Worlds. There we go. Not quite, therefore. Not quite. Nearly, though. Nearly there. Let's have another look at this. Let's have another look at this one. What am I getting wrong? Don't think it's this one. Don't think it's this one. But it might be. Let's have a look. Just constantly having a look. I don't want to actually get this, so it's that, that, and that. Maybe it's not actually this one I'm meant to be using. Who knows? Maybe it's not this one I'm actually meant to be using. It might actually be an actual, different door. Maybe. But I've used all the other rods, I think. This is the only one that I don't think I've actually used. So actually solving all these other puzzles was a lot easier than solving this one. This one appears to be pretty challenging. Also, I think that's because it's meant to be a different shape. Also, the fact that you can't actually just go back and pick a different shape. So what we want is... I'd say... Is it that one? I'm not sure it's that one. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? We're about to scroll through and find out. Oh, I don't think it is that one.
Why didn't it work?
That is a good question. Why didn't it work? That did not actually work. Maybe we could just brute force the door.
Shut tight and I don't know the magic word.
You know what? Let's see if we can brute force this door. We have a few things that we could use.
It won't do anything.
What about on this one?
Let's see if we can pry the cover off. That's it.
Now, why won't this work?
Yeah, it's a corroded mess in here. Some of the connections have been broken, but it's not getting any power.
Right, so we have a problem with power. We actually need to, actually change that. Don't we have some wire? I think we have some wire. What about this, thing here? It's, letting out a lot of energy.
Let's see if we can get something flowing from this broken conduit on the floor. If I don't electrocute myself in the process.
Try not too low.
I should have been an electrician.
Seems like it worked. And we've lost our wire. But the wire was very, very useful. There we go. Anything here apart from lots of... This one's not doing very well compared to the others. There's a lot more damage here. The tram has arrived! There should be no problem getting anywhere now, considering that we fixed the command center. Alright, let's go! Off we go, Lo! There we go. And away! Right, let's go. Where are we actually heading? This way? That way? The ledge. Okay, this one is big. This one is very, very bridge. Very bridge? No, that was me just looking at the bridge here and thinking about I need to cross that bridge. But this place is indeed very bridge. In fact, it is excessively bridge. Let us move on, shall we? Oh, hang on, there's an opening here. Let's have a look at that opening, shall we? Let's have a look. Do not like the sound that came from there. Ooh, a strange field. I suppose we could have a look at that. Let's have a look at this strange field. What answers does it have beyond?
A kind of light that's just on the edge of existence.
Alright. Let's see if we can,
A kind of light that's just on the edge of existence.
Not much we can do with that, then. Okay, that's a strange field. I don't know, there's nothing we can actually do beyond that. So, I suppose we should then just, head over here. Can we actually get here? That's a pretty important question. Hopefully this place can become even more bridge than it already is. Supreme Maximum Bridge. He's taking long to get here this time. Well, let's see what's over here. There's a cavern. Let's go inside. Not quite sure what's over here. There appears to be a fair bit. Ooh, it's a pit. There is a pit. Do I want to go into a pit? Do I? Lo doesn't seem to have any opinion either way, but I think I'm going to be a little bit wary about just stepping face first into a pit. So, when we come back, folks, we will continue exploring around the area, and hopefully we won't walk head first into a massive hole in the ground and die horribly. No promises, mind you. No promises that that actually won't happen, but we have done a fair bit of puzzle solving. We've managed to get the command center working, and I think we've got all of the trams functioning now, which isn't such a bad thing. We haven't tested this yet, because we haven't gone into the room where the tram wasn't working, but hey, we'll find out soon enough. So, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.